Let's start with both chambers of Congress approving a fresh round of COVID-19 stimulus plans through the Bayanihan 2. The Senate has ratified the bill, while the lower house is set to follow suit on Monday. Los Baños gives the full report.
The Bicameral Conference Committee has allocated a total of 140 billion pesos plus a 25.5 billion peso standby fund under the Bayanihan to Recover as One bill or Bayanihan 2. The bill still provides allocation for emergency cash subsidy, but unlike in Bayanihan 1, this will only be available to select low-income households. This includes those who did not receive their cash aid under the Bayanihan 1.
So mayroong emergency subsidy na 5,000 hanggang 8,000 para doon sa affected low-income households doon po sa areas under ECQ.
According to Senator Sonny Angara, who chairs the Senate Finance Committee, the biggest chunk of the total Bayanihan 2 fund will be allocated to the health sector. This includes a monthly special risk allowance and other COVID-19 related compensation. 10 billion pesos under the standby fund will also be allotted for procuring vaccines. Meanwhile, 5 billion pesos will be used for the hiring of 50,000 contact tracers. This will be facilitated by the Interior Department.
Bawat isa, contact tracer, 100,000 for the next 4 months or 25,000 a month. Although ang uunahin dito, ang may priority, yung mga barangay health workers dahil sila po ay may exposure na sa health sector natin.
Lawmakers entered a deadlock last night over the budget for the tourism sector, which is among the hardest hit by the pandemic. This morning, both panels have agreed to give 10 billion pesos to the tourism sector, including 1 billion pesos for infrastructure, which will be under the DPWH.
There is 3 billion for DOLE, for tourism workers, dahil apektado po yan marami dyan ay hindi regular at ang tawag doon, casual lang or per project employee. No? So, maraming nawalan ng trabaho. Yung 3 billion in the DOLE programs for them, and there is 6 billion under the Small Business Corporation. Yun yung nagpapautang sa mga small businesses dahil marami dito sa ating mga tourism stakeholders ay mga 20-room hotels, 30-room hotels.
The education sector will be given additional budget of 8.9 billion pesos, 13 billion pesos for DOLE for the Cash for Work program, and 9.5 billion for the transportation sector.
We try to live up to the name of Bayanihan. Nagtulungan tayo rito. At we wish we could do more, but what can you do within the limits of the money available to our government? No? Uutang na nga tayo. So, pero nonetheless, talagang in-identify natin sino yung mga talagang tinamaan dito at nakinig tayo sa mga iba't ibang sektor at tinignan natin yung datos, bagsak talaga yung ekonomiya, bagsak talaga yung mga ibang industriya. Yun ang mga inuna natin, Sally.
The President will need to report to the Congress and the Commission on Audit once a month on how the funds are being disbursed. Once signed by the President, Bayanihan 2 can immediately take effect even without an IRR. It will be effective until December 19, 2020 or before Congress adjourns. Reporting for News 5, Los Baños, we are One News.